Alright, so in this particular example we're starting out with moles, and we're trying to find grams of acetic acid HC2H3O2. 3.6 moles HC2H3O2, and we've got times and then a line. Now we know that moles of HC2H3O2 go on the bottom because these have to cancel, and we're looking for grams. Okay, so we need grams, and I'll put grams of HC2H3O2 on top. So we need a relationship between these two, and the relationship will be that 1 mole is equal to molecular weight in grams. So 1 mole goes down here, and the molecular weight is given to us, 60.05 grams. And the answer is going to come out to 220 grams of this. Now the number of significant figures, we've got 2 significant figures here. We actually come out to, I think, 216 on the calculator, but when you convert that to 2 significant figures, it comes out to 220, where the 0 is not significant because we only needed 2 significant figures. Remember, a 0 at the end of a number is not significant as long as there are no decimal points in the number. So this needs to get rounded to 2 significant figures. The other way we could have written this is 2.2 times 10 to the 2 grams of HC2H3O2. That would have worked out as well. Okay, the next one. How many moles of CO2 are contained in that many molecules of CO2? Alright, so we'll start out with 42.0 times 10 to the 24th molecules of CO2. Right, times and then a line. And I know that molecules of CO2 will go on the bottom. And we need moles of CO2. And we know that what the relationship between moles and molecules is. 1 mole is equal to 6.022 times 10 to the 23 molecules. And that's going to come out to be 69.7 moles of CO2. One thing I want to point out here, you definitely need to make sure you put that into your calculator properly. Use the exponent button as I've explained to you in the other problem, 6.022, then use the EE button, and then 23, and that's how you'll put that in. And this one will be 42.0 EE24. Now if you do that, you'll avoid any order of operation problems that might end up screwing you up, giving you something like 10 to the 47. If you're getting 10 to the 47, you know you're putting this into your calculator incorrectly. Alright, so make sure you follow my advice there. Use EE or the EXP button depending on what kind of calculator you've got. Alright, the next one. We're trying to go from grams of CH4 to moles of CH4. How many moles are contained in that much CH4? So we'll start out, we'll have 106.2 grams of CH4 times, and then a line. And we'll have grams of CH4 on the bottom, so it cancels out. And we'll have moles of CH4 on top, because that's what we're looking for. And we know that 1 mole of CH4 is equal to 16.05 grams of CH4. That's a molecular weight that's given to us, and that's going to give us our answer, 6.638 moles of CH4. 4 significant figures here, 4 significant figures in our answer.